Who was Tracer before she became one of the most prominent figures in Overwatch and an advocate for change? I'm Daydream, and today I'm going to deep dive into the history of Tracer. LENA OXTON was born in London and grew up partying, staying up all night, and attending concerts. LENA had always been a positive, outgoing person who wanted to make a difference in the world and hopefully influence others to do the same. LENA joined the Royal Air Force in her late teens, where she was a test pilot and received the call sign Tracer. LENA became known for her positive attitude and her amazing piloting, which happened to get her noticed by Overwatch. Overwatch was looking to hire a group of pilots to help test out their new technology that would allow them to teleport. These new pilots could fly an airplane called the Slipstream. LENA was one of the pilots whom this offer was presented to, and she immediately jumped on the opportunity. This made LENA the youngest person within Overwatch's experimental flight program, as well as she was the one personally handpicked to test the Slipstream. During LENA's first test flight, the Slipstream's teleportation matrix malfunctioned, and she disappeared along with the aircraft. LENA wasn't seen for weeks, and was presumed dead. Many Overwatch agents and staff were devastated, and this information was kept top secret to keep Overwatch's reputation afloat. After a few months, LENA reappeared, but with an altered form. LENA was desynchronized from the flow of time, causing her to be a living ghost. She would disappear for hours or days at a time and couldn't maintain a physical form. Doctors who worked for Overwatch said that this case was hopeless, but Winston, Overwatch's guerrilla scientist, designed a chronal accelerator, a device that keeps track of time and anchors Tracer to the present moment. This chronal accelerator also allowed Tracer to control time around her, allowing her to speed up and slow down at will without affecting those around her. This chronal accelerator also keeps Tracer looking young, well into her adult life, due to time no longer affecting her the same way it does others. After these events, Tracer started training to be a proper Overwatch agent. She trained under the supervision of Winston and Dr. Ziegler at the Overwatch headquarters. She would spar with other agents like Genji as well. After a short training period, she got the green light to join a strike team. Before that, however, she was called into Jack Morrison's office, where they had a conversation about her progress. Jack told her how impressed he was with her skills to control the chronal accelerator, as well as her determination and dedication to Overwatch, staying with them even after the Slipstream incident. While flattered by his praise, LENA reaffirmed her passion for the cause, especially seeing as Kings Row had recently been attacked. Jack Morrison dismissed her and approved her request to be promoted to active duty in the coming days. Everything was going well for LENA until an incident occurred on said Kings Row mission. An uprising was happening in Tracer's hometown of London. LENA was assigned to a strike team that was going there to help clear out a null sector raid. Tracer knew this was her chance to prove to Overwatch that she deserves to be there, and that she had worked hard for her spot on the team. While desperate to prove her worth, LENA was still focused on ensuring people's safety. She managed to rescue multiple hostages, as well as a known political figure named Mandata. Null Sector was cleared out, and the strike team headed out to celebrate their win, as well as Tracer's first mission as an official Overwatch agent. Tracer, over time, became one of Overwatch's most trusted and best agents, saving multiple people, being a beacon of positivity and motivation, as well as being very capable and to take challenges head-on. She was sent on many missions during her time at Overwatch. However, once Overwatch was disbanded, she is quoted as saying, "After the Petrus Act passed and Overwatch ended for a while, I wasn't sure what I was." The Petrus Act was a law signed into place by the UN prohibiting any Overwatch activity and saying there is severe consequences for breaking this act. Tracer decided she needed a change for a while after feeling lost, so she became a vigilante within London, as well as started a new life with her girlfriend Emily. The two shared an apartment together. Though Emily wasn't the biggest fan of the dangerous work LENA did, she still was very supportive. Though Tracer found this quieter life to be nice, she often found herself longing for more purpose, like Overwatch had given her. She felt like she was missing a purpose, a reason to have these unique abilities, a need to save others, and a drive for peace and equality. Tracer had made some Omnic friends who were leading an underground rebellion against the injustices Omnics go through since the Omnic crisis. These rebels also got Tracer into an important meeting with Mandata before one of his big speeches in Kings Row. Tracer headed to the meeting where her and Mandata had a heart-to-heart before he was escorted out of the room to prepare for a big moment in Overwatch's history. You may have seen this Overwatch cinematic short called Alive and might know what's about to happen. Tracer had a feeling something bad was about to happen. Her intuition turned out to be correct. Tracer found one of Talon's rogue assassins stalking and prepping to kill Mandata. This assassin was Widowmaker, Talon's most skilled sniper, brainwashed into no emotions. After a long, strenuous fight, Widowmaker had a perfect shot on Tracer's chronal accelerator, but Tracer used her chronal accelerator to turn back time for herself, or recall, to save the device and herself in the process. However, she didn't realize that behind her was Mandata. Widowmaker was able to complete her mission after all, having played Tracer a fool. As Tracer realized this fact, she became overwhelmed with rage and questioned why Widowmaker wanted to create chaos like this in the world. The assassination of Mandata would be the catalyst for the second Omnic Crisis. With the second Omnic Crisis starting, Tracer received a recall message from Winston. Overwatch was reuniting, despite all odds, all laws, and the Petrus Act. And with this recall, the part of Tracer's life that was missing, the purpose, had returned. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to see more character deep dives and follow me on Twitch where I stream daily at 1 p.m. PST.